Hi, I'm Diamond with Johnson Plastics Plus, and today we're going to be talking about the differences between mirroring and not mirroring your images. So the difference between the two is when you're mirroring your images, that's going to help you make sure that your image is reading the correct way. And when you're not mirroring it, that's when you're going to do that with a product that you can see through. So for example, we have our Unisub hardboard. So when you sublimate it, your image is going to look like this. But when you go to press it, it's going to read the correct way. And then with our Unisub acrylic, that's sublimatable. Your image is not going to be mirrored because you can see through the product a little bit, and you don't have to worry about flipping it over the correct way. It's already going to be set like that. So first we'll go through the steps to do our Unisub hardboard. So there's sometimes a clear coating on top of it that we want to peel off. And usually you could just do that with your nail, but if not, you can use the edge of a knife. Next, you're going to align your image with the product. And the templates we have made can be found on our website at jpplus.com. And I'll just tape this down with 2 pieces of tape on each side. And when you're done, this is how it's going to look. And we're ready to go over and sublimate. So we have our heat press set at 390 for 55 seconds. So we can put our hardboard in. Have your image facing you and your Teflon sheet on top. And we have this at medium pressure. So now we're just waiting for it to be done. So now your sublimation process is complete. And you'll just take off your transfer. And now you have your final product that is still hot, and you can see the comparison between the two, and since you mirrored it, the picture's reading the correct way. So with our Unisub sublimation acrylic, you have your clear side and then the side that you're going to sublimate on, and you'll know which one is which because the side you're sublimating on is white. Both sides have a clear coating on it, and before you sublimate, you're only going to peel off the one on the white side. So now you'll have your back peeled off that you're going to sublimate on, and you'll leave the one on the front off or on still. And you can see through the product so you can line up your design the way you need to. And when you have that in place, you'll use 2 pieces of tape to hold it down on each side. And this is how it's going to look when you're done. And this isn't something that you need to mirror your image for. So now we're ready to sublimate. You'll pull out your bottom platen, make sure that your transfer side up. Do your Teflon sheet on top to make sure nothing sticks. We're set to 350 for 120 seconds at medium pressure. And because this is a thermoplastic, you want to make sure that you keep flipping your substrate when you're done with your sublimation process. And you'll see in a second that once it comes out, it's going to be a little floppy. So to combat that, if you don't flip it every 20 seconds, you're going to get bowing that looks like this along the side. So when you flip it every 20 seconds or so, that helps keep it flat as your final result. So now that your sublimation process is done, you can open your bottom platen. And you'll carefully want to remove your transfer image because it can get stuck sometimes. And again, because it's thermoplastic, it's going to fold and mend easily. So as you can see, when you flip it over, you can see it folding. And this step is very important to make sure that it's flat. You keep flipping it every 20 to 30 seconds. And you can press along the edges too to make sure that it doesn't start to bow upward. And when it stops folding as much, you'll be able to transfer it over to a table that's flat. So the Unisub sublimation acrylic comes in a variety of sheet sizes, so you're welcome to cut this into any shape that you need to complete your products with your laser. And as you can see, since we kept flipping the acrylic, it's staying flat, and this is just a comparison between when you don't flip it, it's going to get a bowing, versus when you are flipping it every 30 seconds or so while it's still warm. Once your Unisub sublimation acrylic is fully cooled, the clear coating on the very top layer that's clear, you're good to pull that off. Thank you for watching today's video about the difference between mirroring and not mirroring your images. Everything in this video will be on our website at jpplus.com, and all the directions will be on our tech tips in each product's description. Thank you for watching. I'm Diamond with Johnson Plastics Plus.